How are you doing? That's okay. It's alright. What am I doing? I just sat down with some hot tea. Yeah. Yeah. I've just kind of had a little bit of a rough day, so I figured sitting down and making some hot tea would make me feel a little better. Would you like to taste? Would you like to try it? Yeah. Here. What flavor is it? So this flavor is, I think it is called apple cinnamon spiced tea. It's really good. Yeah. Here, I'll let you try it. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Do you want me to make you some? Okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. If you want some, then at any point just let me know, okay? All right. So, what's up? You look a little troubled there. What's going on? Okay. Listen, you don't have to talk about it. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'll give you 3 options. Actually, my friend taught me this, and I think it is one of the most important pieces of advice. She said, whenever you've come across a friend that is having some problems or having an issue, there's 3 things that you should ask them. Do you need space? Do you want to sit in silence? Or do you need a distraction entirely? So, most people process things in those type of ways. And I would like to give you the comfort that you want and need. So, out of those 3 options, do you want me to do any of those for you? And it doesn't even have to be any of those 3 options. It could be something completely different. Yeah. I can hang out with you. And if you want to chat and ramble on a little bit, we can. Okay, so, yeah, I'll update you a little bit on me. If you need to get attention off of you for a minute, it's fine. Sometimes I feel better when I vent or when I talk, and so it's really nice that you need that because I need to do that sometimes as well. Does that make sense? Okay, good. So, something new with me. It's actually not technically new, but I have been doing it a lot more recently. Something that I love to do. I actually started up a Twitch account. And if you would like, I can give you my Twitch name. So that way you can totally follow me and support your friend if you want to, but you don't have to if you don't want to. It's there if you want to, and if you want something other than just this, or if you need some entertainment, Twitch in general is a very good place to find that. I'm not going to pressure anything on you, though. I'm not trying to sales pitch you. I'm just trying to update you. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been playing a lot of video games recently. I've been stuck on Dead by Daylight for so long. And I'm still stuck on it. It's like one of my main driver games right now. But actually, a new game that I would recommend anyone play it's called Stardew Valley, and it's just a very wholesome farming game. So that way you can plant crops, you can water them, you can go mining, you can talk to the villagers, you can marry anyone, and it's an LGBTQ friendly game. So female characters can marry female characters and get a wife. Male characters can marry male characters. For reference, I have my eye on Harvey, and Harvey's a doctor in the game, and I'm not going to rest until he is my husband, because he's cute. But I highly recommend that game because it's so much fun, and it's good for me. If you want a distraction, like you want me to give you a distraction right now, then it might actually be a good thing. It might actually be a good thing. It might actually be a good thing. If you find a healthy distraction that you can kind of lean on temporarily while you are feeling this way when you're having moods, because I always tell anyone and everyone, I manage my mental health very well, because I recognize that it is not my fault that I have mental health problems. It's not your fault if you have mental health problems, but it is your responsibility. And I saw, this is kind of funny to talk about. I am not a Swiftie. I'm not a Swiftie. Are you? You are? Okay. I'm not judging you. I would never judge you on something. You like what you like, and I will never yuck your yum. But, so I was watching a video from her, I just found it on TikTok, I think. And she was talking, and she was like, I was thinking about people who have addiction, and which, have mental health issues, which I do struggle with the mental health issues. She was talking about how much of an effort you have to actively put in every single day just to feel like everyone else. And then people around you start talking about how everything is so crappy. And she was like, the amount of effort that we have to put in every single day to feel like everyone else that thinks they feel bad. That is kind of a big deal for someone to recognize and understand. And yeah, it's good to acknowledge, and it's good to recognize, but I also don't want you to think about it that way. Because the minute that you start thinking about it that way, the minute that you kind of give yourself a mental barrier of, okay, well, I have to put in all of this effort every single day. And then mentally that gets taxing, and it will mess you up. So don't stress out about that, okay? Do you mind if I know. Look. You're okay. You're okay. You're gonna be okay. I want you to cheer up, okay? I want you to cheer up. Lift that chin up. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. That's another TikTok I saw. The goal is for you. I want you to do something for me. I want you to get out a pen and a piece of paper. And at the top of that pen, at the top of that paper, there's got to be something in my coffee here. Or my tea, or I'm getting really tired. Are you sure you don't want any? Okay, that's fine. It's caffeine free. At the top of the paper, I want you to write out, what do I need? Don't material possessions on that. If it's something that you don't need but you want, don't write it down. Start off with the smaller things, basics that you need to keep your body alive. Hydration and drinking enough water every day, getting enough sleep. Keep in mind, people who struggle with mental health issues do need a little bit more sleep than others. People who don't have mental health issues can sometimes get less sleep for longer periods of time, but the main thing that you need to do is regulate your sleep patterns. And once you get it right, you'll know. So hydration, sleep, proper nutrition is probably one of the biggest things, because proper nutrition also affects both of those things. If you're constantly full from overeating, you're not gonna want to drink water, because it makes you feel even more full. And if you're not eating enough, then you're constantly going to feel hungry, and you're going to focus more on food than you are drinking water. Because a lot of the times, even when we're thirsty, our body feels hungry. And it's actually from our body is wanting to get water from fruits and vegetables, and some of the things that we eat, it will get water from. But it's not enough. And after you get down basic things like that, then I want you to start thinking about mentally what you need. Like, one of the things that I wrote down when I started working on my mental health, and it was learn how to be comfortable in your own skin. I also wrote down exercise for 30 minutes a day, because mentally that helps me out, physically that helps me out, and it improves my mental health issues tenfold. That I know a lot of people don't like exercise. That could be something as small as getting outside of your house and just walking down the street every day to get the mail. Could be something as small as that. As long as you get some type of movement and exercise. And plus, if you're outside in the sun and you get vitamin D, because vitamin D synthesis also helps with that mental health process as well. So, I'm sorry, I'm throwing a lot of information at you, and all you wanted was a distraction. I can stop if you want. Okay, I'll keep going. This is something I'm very passionate about, because I've had to go through it. I also wrote things down like learn how to love yourself. If you're not seeing a therapist, you should. I took this list to my therapist, and I was like, listen, this is what I feel like I need. And I want you to give me tools to recognize what I need going forward and how to do it. And one of the things that he gave me was stand in front of a mirror every day and say 3 things that you love about yourself while looking in the mirror. And I'm going to be honest with you. I did it for 2 days. Cried both of the times that I did it. And then I stopped doing it because it felt so bad. When I went back, oh God. When I went back to see my therapist, he asked me if I was doing that exercise. And I said no. No, I was not. No, and he got on to me, and he didn't yell at me, but he got on to me, and he said, why aren't you doing this? And I said, because it doesn't feel good, and I want to feel better. And he said, Daniel, did I tell you that it was going to feel good? I said, no. And he was like, it's going to sting to do that for a while until you actually start believing the words that you're saying. It's going to sting, but you got to keep doing it, and it's going to help you. And eventually you'll get up one day and those words will stick, and those words will stay with you. But repetition is what you need for that to be effective. So you have to do it every day, and I still do it today. Sometimes it makes my day better, sometimes it doesn't. So if you have a lot of moments like this, you're my friend. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to feel this way. It's okay to feel this way sometimes, but if you're not getting the help that you need, you're going to feel this way more times than you should. So I recommend going to a therapist, doing the homework that he gives you. And I recommend writing out that list, because it helped me so much. It just helps you visually see what your body needs, and then you don't necessarily have to think about it as much. You know? Yeah. Okay, we can talk about something else. So, I told you I have an ASMR channel, didn't I? Okay. Yeah. Well, I know I talk about it a lot, but I really do love it. So I've been posting videos every Monday. And I'm going to keep posting the videos every Monday. But the only thing is, my filming schedule is so inconsistent, because I don't have to, but I generally prefer filming while my roommate is gone to work. Just because there's no music playing in the background, there's no TV running, everything is calm and nice and peaceful, and I prefer that. Especially for filming my videos, it doesn't distract me as much. So, and she works 12-hour shifts, and they're never consistent. So I generally just have to film when she's gone to work. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine. But I also am trying to use it as a lesson, because I'm so used to creating a schedule for myself. And then if the schedule falls through, then I feel defeated, and I start tearing myself to pieces, because I'm very hard on myself, and that's one of the things that I'm still working on. But I think for the most part, I generally just try to tell myself, listen, this is on my to-do list for the week. And when I have an opportunity to do it, I'll just sit down and film. And I think it's actually helping me a little bit. Because at first I was going to get up at 5 in the morning and film videos, and that's not really realistic for me, because although I get up at 5 a.m. and I go to bed somewhere between 8 and 10, 5 a.m. is my peace. It's my peace and quiet time. It's where I meditate, and I just relax, and I just slowly adjust to the world waking up, you know? And I tried to take that away from myself when I switched to filming in the morning. So no more filming in the morning. I've decided I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm still gonna make sure I have a video every Monday, but I'm not gonna set a specific filming schedule, because just taking the evening when I find out that my roommate is off, just taking the evening, one of those days of the weeks whenever it's just chill, to film a video, it makes me appreciate it more. I feel less rushed to get my to-do list done at a specific time, and then I'll also really, it helps me love it more. It helps me appreciate, sitting in front of the camera. Like when I get to sit down with you, I'm not thinking about filming. I'm not thinking about sitting down in front of a camera and filming. You know what I mean? So I think it's helping me just enjoy things that I like to do more, not having a list to do. Does that make sense? Now, the only thing that I do have scheduled is my Twitch. I film there every Thursday evening and every Saturday. And that is scheduled just because I play video games so much that it's not really a big deal for me to schedule that. You know what I mean? So that's good. That's fine for me. But other than that, how are you feeling now? Is it working? Good. Hey, listen, do you want to go watch some TV until we fall asleep? I want to finish my tea and pass out. And listen, if we're both going to be regulating our mental health schedules, we both need to get to sleep anyway. Okay. Listen, thank you. Thank you so much for just opening up to me and being here with me. I appreciate you, and I'm glad to have a friend like you. I really am. So, and anytime you need to talk, come to me, and I'll be here for you. Okay, good. Alright, well listen, I love you. So come on, wipe those tears off. Wipe them off. Don't make me do it for you. Alright, let's go watch TV.